Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's a precious metals prices update for June 2nd, 2014. And as you will see, the prices of gold and silver on the comex paper market are tethering on support and ready to break down as soon as the powers that be print their paper contracts to devalue the prices of gold and silver. So here we are with the silver chart, 1871 as it stands right now. Overnight, they took it down in the 63 range, I believe. Here's a 60-minute chart. They took it below 1870, I believe. Let's take it shorter. So here you have last night below. Looks like they hit like 1865. Just so everybody knows, on this 60, you can see it on this 60-minute chart. I'm going to show you how this future of this paper market is not looking good. Here's a line of support. It broke down, tried to make a reverse head and shoulders pattern here, but broke its neck, broke down, and here are we now with a bearish flag pattern. You can see the pole, and then the flag. You see the flag? Now, if you have any questions about that, you can look up bearish flag pattern on the internet anywhere. But for this purpose, it's just I just want to show you what it looks like for the future of this silver paper price in the comex market. Now I think they're gonna just out of the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's tethering on support. The last line of support is this double bottom, tweezer bottom, these two candles with the same matching bottom. That's a tweezer bottom pattern for candles, and 1867. So overnight they made a lower low. They took it below support, but popped its head right above. But see, the whipsaw is not acting like a whipsaw. You know, a whipsaw is going below support and then popping its head back up with a gusto. There is no whipsaw. I think that they are just tethering on support, and they are going to just print as many paper contracts as they can. And I believe the comex market is defaulting because of this. I don't think anyone's trading this. I think it's that they're trading, banks are trading themselves. I don't, there's no action on this thing. There's no real volume. It's not volatile. I mean, this thing is, look at this. It's tethering on support. That is it right there. And overnight, it went below support. Not by much. I mean, this is a major market, so there's support lines everywhere, basically. But once it gets below a certain point, I mean, the lowest is that we got. That must be a misprint because I don't remember it last year getting below 1850. But here it says the price touched last June in 1814. So it just doesn't look good. The 60-minute pattern, which is important for the week, has a bearish flag pattern. So I'm looking forward to this price being knocked down overnight when no one's looking. Here's a chart for gold. There we have. They're knocking it down right now as we speak, actually. Just a few moments ago. Last line of support on this 60-minute pattern is 1241, and looks like they're trying to bring it up. Now the gold can recover, but it's got a long way to go. Here's a 60-minute chart. I don't like using I just want to show everybody where we are on this drab at Monday. It's really just hinging on a tethered support, and they keep knocking through it and bringing it back up, knocking through it and bringing it back up. And they've been doing this for a long time. The last line of support on here is the big emotional spot of 1200, and last Friday it closed at like 1253. So now it's just a little bit closer. They're edging it. This is a reverse head and shoulders pattern on the weekly and monthly chart, but and you know, that's a bullish chart, but these things can break down, especially when gold and silver are just being papered over with contracts printed out of thin air. So I'm worried about the gold and silver chart. To me, it just does not look good. Gold is still above support, but silver is not, and silver is very scary. I think they'll bring this down to I think they'll bring this down to 1,000, between 1,050 and 1,000. I mean, that's where the major support is. I mean, it just doesn't look good for either one. But on the other hand, this is reverse head and shoulders pattern has not broken down yet, so it's still bullish. But deeper analysis of volume and indicators and so on and so forth may prove me otherwise. It could be very bearish, especially when the volume pattern of this reverse head and shoulders pattern doesn't match up to be bullish. Now, rather than getting into the complications of it, I'm trying to keep it simple. That if it breaks a certain point on gold, if it breaks 1,200, then we might see 1,000. So that's just keeping it simple. No indicators, just candles. Silver is on the edge of destruction here, so that's all I have. Appreciate you coming by. Support my websites, rusty'smetals.com and preciousmetals-.com.